Hey, thank y'all so much for tuning in, man, on this week's episode. Keri Hilson.
I'm kind of confused who the Mister is now, because somebody don't think Jerry Jones is racist.
Go wash your ass.
He talking about B. Simone, not me. Not me.
Smell like mustard. Wash your ass.
Straight like that. This plus more. Now let's start the show. Hey man, just like that, thank y'all so much for tuning in to another episode of ShopTalk NC, the North Carolina podcast. It is your man 58 South, and I got my player partners in this thing. What's happening?
What it do? It's your girl CeeLo in the building.
What's happening? I'm back. Finally. B-Mac. What's up, y'all?
So go ahead.
Y'all laughing for?
So go ahead and rip the band-aid off.
Forever to say your name.
Yeah, for real. Like,
I was thinking
just say your name.
I couldn't think of shit, but I was like, I got to say something to the people.
So go ahead and rip the band-aid off real quick.
Know what to say to them.
It's all right, brother. It's all right. Welcome back. Let's just say you were interested in a female, Mac. You got with the female, then you found out that your homegirl had her before you.
That my homegirl?
Yeah, you heard me. And low in your situation, I would say you met a dude, you liked him, you found out your homeboy had him before you.
That fuck it up, man. That fuck it up. Man, that's I don't know. Cause you know it's female and female. What does my homegirl look like? Is my homegirl attractive? You know.
I mean, that's beside the point. She had the chick you with.
It's kind of with the point because we talking about two females. I don't quite mind that, but I know if it was like one of my homeboys had to talk.
That wasn't the question.
I know, but I'm like, that's why I'm confused. Like I don't know. I probably would.
What's confusing? What's the confusing part?
Because I know if it was one of my homeboys, then I wouldn't. That'll ruin everything with me and the chick. But because you saying it was a chick, I'm like, well, fuck. I like two women. Like I don't know. I like if my homegirl is attractive. Goddamn, fuck around and find out something. You know, I don't know. But I don't know. That's kind of different when you talk. There's a whole other female into it. I don't.
But if your homegirl is studly, then it's like you. What that mean?
I got a homegirl that's studly that I'd take one down with her. I don't know. It wouldn't be my main girl no more. I wouldn't do this with my main girl. No.
Yeah, but y'all already in deep. And then you find out
we in deep and find out. Well, I mean, but we in deep and we find out that my
What do you mean? Why we
I
find out? Like we find out after the fact? It's like we in deep. How long?
We find out something after something happened. You can't find out before that shit happens.
Right.
I'm speaking of like, so they tell us about it like shortly afterwards, or we've been together like a year or so, and then we find out it happened.
Well, how long we been together?
If it's what's the time limit that y'all are comfortable with?
I ain't comfortable with not now.
So why was that a question?
Because I didn't even know.
For me, like I was fucking with this chick one time. I ain't know one of my partners was fucking with her.
Again, we talking about your homegirl, man.
I know it, because it's different when you talk about it. Cause like,
what makes it different?
Okay, if it's a chick, bro, it's my homegirl. I'm not gonna give a fuck, cause it was a female. Like you was fucking another girl, I don't give a damn. If you was fucking with my partner, one of my niggas, nah, hell no, this shit is over.
So you ain't concerned that every time you kiss old girl, you kissing your homegirl pussy?
Hey man, I love vagina.
Mm-hmm. Say no more. Say no more. Say no more. Low.
Yo.
Your situation seems to be
there's some freaky shit. There's some freaky shit going on. You better leave that nigga.
I am out.
You out?
Yeah.
His past dictates his future.
His ass do too. Shit. Freaking shit.
That's a bit much for me. I can't.
Shit. Oh, but that kind of, that's.
I gotta.
Okay, what if he wants your homeboy though, but he was still, playing with the dookie shoot and all that?
Huh?
He's saying something different than what I was talking about.
Yeah, because you said it was a no for what he was talking about. So what if it wasn't like your homeboy that?
It was just somebody.
Oh, you talking about just some random dude?
Yeah.
It's still a no. Because no.
Because we listening to the explanation.
That
Because
question why I ask it coming back in the end of the whole nother segment.
No, like you taking the same shit I'm doing. Nah, I'm cool on that.
I mean, cause you can't get him the dick.
Like no, like that is just
your finger ain't big enough on it.
I'm gonna have to pass on that. Like I'm not gonna judge you or anything. I just can't get with it. That's not my preference.
No.
I can't do it. I can't. I'm sorry.
What if he? Okay, I just got this C58 and took my mind somewhere else with this damn.
I just asked a question, bro. That's all I did. All I did was ask a question.
And I got
like, share, subscribe.
Cause like, okay, Just Hilarious was talking about her. Some dude was in her inbox and like offer her money to like fuck him, cause she said that he thought she was a fucking trans, like a dude and shit. So he like offered her money to fuck him. So like, if a dude. Have you ever done free shit like that where you be fucking a dude or a dude want some shit like that from you? I'm just asking because like I've heard that a lot of dudes like it's like chicks be sticking their fingers in dudes' ass and licking niggas' ass and shit and all this other free shit. I'm just finding out motherfuckers are doing. I don't know why they doing that, but I'm shit.
Ain't gonna be no sponsors for this episode.
I mean,
ain't no sponsors for this episode.
I got you here now.
Are you asking me, do I know guys that like to have their...
Have you ever had that experience?
Have you ever given a prostate exam?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Old colonoscopy.
These are a little questions. Things got a little hot real fast. Like, shit.
Not to be in your personal business.
Oh, that's in my personal business.
I know, but I ain't...
That's the. I mean, I don't.
I don't mean to be in your personal business. I'm gonna ask you some personal.
But I'm gonna ask you some personal questions. Like, that's personal. Like,
I mean, listen, I ain't. Shit. Yeah. Man, that's what happened when you got there when you tired and you got there start indulging.
Man,
so that's what happened. So that's what happened.
Man, this man said some freaky shit. So I'm like, well, hold on.
What you mean? I gave a real life. You know what I mean? Like, hey, what if that did happen?
That was some freaky shit.
That was
hey, man.
That was a rip the Band-Aid.
Like, what would you do?
That was
like,
a rip the Band-Aid.
Your home girl. What you doing over there with it?
Like, I think because it's still the fact of I walk into a room and somebody I know done had you. It's gonna bother me. If it's male or female, it's gonna bother me, man. So yeah, it's a no.
Female don't bother me because that nasty nigga in the back of my head, like shit.
Hey, it is what it is. It's gonna bother me though.
See, you trying to get there? Let's have fun one time.
It's gonna bother me. My bitch gave my homegirl head. That shit gonna bother me, man. That shit gonna bother me, bro.
You said cause your girl did that?
He said if my bitch gave my homegirl head, that's gonna bother me.
What if your homegirl gave your chick head?
Again, but how's that different? What the fuck? It's still another motherfucker that I gotta see on a regular basis that done had the same female I had.
No, I get it.
Well, shit.
I had a couple females. I was like, damn, shawty right there, cool. I was like, shit, you know my partner? Shawty, you.
See, and it should be the same way. That's called equality.
Yeah, fuck everything, shawty.
That's called equality.
I was gonna take you serious till I found out you fucked that nigga. They told me you was
Goodness gracious.
Yeah. Well, we gotta hold that.
Hey, you see, we got some updates on the Shanquella Robinson situation.
Yeah, somebody got arrested.
Yeah, they arrested the one that everybody keep thinking is a dude.
Oh, huh?
Yeah.
The fuck?
They keep saying that the girl that's in the video beating her up. They keep saying that she's a dude.
And it don't help when they keep having the picture of the strong chin.
Which video is the? It's like
the only video I seen.
My knowledge is like 2 videos of her getting beat.
The original ass whooping video.
The only
of her.
one I've seen is the one
like she thrown at the bottom of that bed or whatever.
The one where she beating the hell out that girl, man.
Okay.
So, but you know, ironically, it never told. Like they kept saying that the girl is being arrested, but they never said her name of being arrested. They kept
no. They said it's something Jackson.
No, that's her name. But when you look at the actual reports, they just keep saying somebody from the U.S. is arrested in the murder. They're not saying. They keep saying. Then they say one of the girls that's seen in the video with her. That's how they keep saying it. But they never. I mean, of course, we know it's the Jackson girl, but they don't specify her name. That's the only thing I don't like in any of the reports. They're not specifying Deja name.
Police reports or
like none of the news reports or. Like, if you watch some of the news outlets and the credible ones or the non-credibles, but we're talking about the credible ones. And then if you try to, like, pull up the actual reports from, like, the FBI and Mexico, they always are saying they don't specify the person's name who's arrested. But
pull out them FBI reports.
I just want to say, trickle them shits on down. Starting with that bitch, let's go for the next one. I want all of them.
Or that guy, not sure how they want to be.
Him, her, they,
whatever pronoun fits.
Pronoun you use.
Man, I didn't
get
know
them all.
they went to Winston. I didn't know that.
Yeah, they went to Winston 7 State.
They went to Winston State.
Well, I know she did. I don't know about all of them.
I heard all of them went there.
All of them went to
they
Winston State.
when they was there, like they really would. Like she was just a part of the group and with the outcasts of the group. Like they
I'm
really, you
sure
like
she
people
was.
saying like.
So are you blaming her for her death? Like what you saying that for?
Oh,
Nah, I'm saying like
that took a turn.
You saying that to say what? Like she dead, man. Let's get justice for her.
I guess
Nah,
he was
I mean,
saying that to do the background, like
like
she,
they won't never like
close.
she was all like they treated her like negative, like even when they was in college, like the whole time through school or whatever. So it's like damn, it didn't never seem like they were really her friends or they always bullied her ass around. Like I don't know why she stayed. If it was like that, to obvious to other people that you know what I'm saying that went to Winston, like what made her like keep fucking with them? Like why she couldn't see it like that they were really one of her friends or have her best interests and shit.
I'm not gonna victim shame. I'm gonna just hope for justice for the family.
That's victim shame.
I mean, I consider. I think people all have these questions about the situation because the more people that speak out, or the more family members and some of her friends, they're like, you get a different story about their friendship that she went to Mexico. And I mean, I will say, you got to understand, like, I think I spoke on this last time, like, sometimes the girl trips start out with your close friends and your people, but then when it comes down to paying the money and actually going,
it's whoever got the bread.
Whoever has the bread and whoever pays and goes. Because
That's
a lot of times it start off with, like, 10 people. Oh, girl, I'm going to do this. But when it comes down to paying, you got 3 people. Four. It started off with 15. We down to 4.
Got a whole 16 room Airbnb. And 4 people got the money.
Like,
4 people got the money.
You know,
that's real.
That's how certain situations, and that could have been, you know, not to say I can't speak on that, but I'm just saying situations
You can
like
speak
that.
on girl trips. You take those.
Yeah, certain situations happen like that. But you also, at the end of the day, you got to be mindful. Like, for me, I understand, you know, there's different levels of girl trips. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody got to pitch in, and whoever pitches and pays, that's who you're going to accept and go with. And I understand because, you know, I was at that point when sometimes I want to take trips. I have to be like, well, who going so I can split my money or whatever. Now nowadays, there was certain levels, you don't really, like, I'm about a whole Airbnb out. And if you want to come,
Damn,
come.
We know you have money, Lord.
No,
Everybody knows.
You gotta, like,
Money
at some
wrong.
point you gotta just know who you can travel with. You know what I'm saying? Like, the same people, I'm saying, like, the same people I split money with to go on trips with back in the day.
Yep.
I wouldn't per se do that. I wouldn't go out of the country with them at this particular time in my life. That's what I'm saying. Like, so there's different levels. Like, I wouldn't travel with those same people out of the country. Like, because, nah, I just wouldn't take myself through that.
Hope y'all are watching. Thanks for watching.
That
They
video of her.
They know that.
That video of her. That's the first time I've ever seen somebody where it's like they don't have fight in them at all.
She had no fight.
Like, and I don't, and that's something I can't fathom because I've never seen that. Like, to where even when your life is being endangered and threatened, like, there's no sense of
it's like she
fight
was
at
drugged
all
or something.
Like, I've never seen
Like,
nothing
you know what
like
I mean?
that.
It was like, to me, just from my opinion, like, when I look at the video, ain't no way you gonna run up and hit me the times you hit me, and I ain't gonna do, even if you're not a fighter, you're gonna do some type of defensive, you know, like throw your hand up, do something.
She was trying to do
No,
that.
I didn't even see that.
No,
it was just kind of like
I seen a couple of little trying with a hand throw up.
I just didn't really see any that like
I've never seen nobody.
I can't even get down with that because I'm
unfathomable to me. Like that's
nobody can really do that.
I've never seen nothing like that.
That's just
she shouldn't have been in that situation, man. Whoever the guys were that were on that trip was some sucker ass motherfuckers.
Because then somebody, I don't know if it was a dude, but somebody was like fight back, and then she was like, she even said no. I'm like, wow, like I've never seen nothing like that. That's when the guy was supposed to jump in though. Throws me off, like
that's when the guy. Well, the shit should have never got to fighting, but the guy was supposed to step in and be like, look, you see, she ain't fighting back. What the hell?
Yeah,
and then people are like talking about, oh, she should be the only one that's getting arrested because the other ones didn't do something. No, if you read the reports, because maybe I've been researching. Accomplice. Okay, so they are accomplices, but what happened, like the story about them calling for help and the nurse and that, like, y'all, they going to jail off of that alone because they lied and they did some shit they weren't supposed to do off of that. Like, the girl was alive for a long period of time after she had something, and they just opted not to take her to get the medical attention she needed. So therefore, you're guilty at that point, because a doctor came in and said, "Oh, whatever is beyond what I can do here. She needs to go to a medical facility." And they said, "No, we're just gonna wait this out and see." That's y'all's wait out, and because y'all are guilty of that, and the medical professional said that she needs to be to the medical, and y'all didn't take her to the hospital.
To the medical.
They were guilty. They was guilty at the point when the altercation happened, and they didn't report like crime.
Right.
You're guilty by your accomplice then, because then you start going. You leave with the person that's doing the beating, and anywhere you go with them, you're now an accomplice. You're helping them. You're part of it.
Well, moral of the story is keep your damn hands to yourself on girls' trip.
Justice for Shanquella.
Shanquella, yeah.
Goddamn name, too, shot.
Yeah, I did. I've been fucking it up.
Already. Speaking of justice for, okay, so when they arrested Little Cam, when they arrested Little Cam for takeoff shooting, they ain't charging him with the murder. They just charged him for having a firearm. Now they have another person in custody for the takeoff shooting, so we're gonna see how that all plays out as well. Just just a quick update. So we talk about justice for folks.
That did to be that they have one in custody for his murder and one for like
just having a gun.
Having a
fire. Came out. They said the dude that killed him got killed. Like a couple days after that, then like 2 weeks ago, like a week ago, I found out like that wasn't true.
But there was no news source said that though. It was just the internet.
People talking.
Niggas in Houston where I got this shit.
Yeah, it was all it was crazy. It was
Take
crazy.
Off, justice for you too.
Yeah.
Be careful out here, these
Jerry Jones
artists. Jerry Jones, man, bro, that shit stupid.
What part?
The whole thing, like with him, I can see how people would say he got a racist background if you want to look at his track record as far as like him not.
Jerry Jones from Arkansas, ain't he?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, for like not hiring fucking head coaches and top executives and shit. But then I also look at it like, bro, if you look at Jerry Jones, I don't see how he racist. So to throw this picture out there and like this nigga was standing in the back, like he wasn't doing shit. This picture don't show this motherfucker doing shit, but just being there.
You know what that picture was though, right?
Yeah, I know what the picture was.
What was the picture of?
The picture was white students trying to stop black students from segregating school. Mm-hmm. Jerry Jones was standing in the back of a crowd of the white kids, and he was 14. So I'm like, okay, first of all, this picture old as fuck. These niggas got cameras from back then. I didn't know the cameras was back then, for one. And then two,
don't ever say that out loud anywhere else.
I didn't know that, man. Like cameras wasn't like that. And for this
what you talking about?
Caught in the picture, Jerry Jones down
there. How you think the civil rights movement was documented?
Because in my head, Jerry Jones is like 1,000 years old. This picture was like 70 years old in my head. But it's like he's standing back there. He's like, they say he was like what, 14 years old at the time. It's like, bro, how y'all like really? This is a kid. Like him, like how much?
You know who else was 14? You know who else was 14? Emmett Till.
Yeah, a kid. I don't really know what kid don't like
murdered.
Much you don't own this song.
Killed because he was black.
But Jerry was
Done,
Jerry was
gone.
in the back of a group. I can see like myself being in the back of a group and just like, all right, what the fuck what they like just looking like, bro, what the fuck they doing over here? Like, what y'all about to do? Like, what's finna happen? And you just getting caught in the background of the picture. But really, I'm just like, I'm seeing what the hell finna happen. Like, I'm not here to do nothing. I'm not here to like stop or do nothing. I'm looking, but calling the picture.
So you want to shoot Jerry Jones some bail?
I gotta give him bail on that because I mean the picture. I don't see him doing nothing in the picture. And if you look at the whole picture, like he's behind the whole group of people, like and he really is just like this in the picture, just looking like shit. All right, what the fuck was that? It's the only why people call him out for that. There's a whole lot of other shit that you could call that man out for. Other
Well, I mean, you couple that with if you kneel, your ass gonna get fired from my team.
Yeah, but that picture was. I think that picture was a reach, man.
The picture was a reach. That's one of the most iconic pictures in civil rights history. You thought that was a reach?
That was one of the most iconic pictures in civil rights history.
Just one of them.
This is my first time I've ever seen that picture before.
I mean,
heard about that picture being around.
That don't really say much. I mean, you just now told us you ain't think they had cameras back then, so that ain't really saying much.
Okay, but from like the media that I've watched that didn't cover it, they've all have said like, yo, where's this like this picture? They all look like this is the first time they've ever seen this picture before. Like, where'd this picture come from and shit like that?
Well, all they did was blow the picture up. That picture's been around.
Okay, to your point, I can see where you're saying that, the picture does not catch him in action. Okay, fair enough. You're saying the picture's in there. Great. But the fact remains that I still think that he is what he is. And I think that he plays that role. I mean, let's just look at it. He's been an owner for the Cowboys for how long? 100 years? Okay. 80, 50, somewhere along that, a long ass time. Okay. So in that, I feel as though he may look at blacks a certain way because he's run his team and his organization the same way he has for the longest. So therefore, I think he's just been comfortable with getting like.
But if you look at Jerry, he's the Dallas Cowboys.
He's the head, and he likes little black people to go make him money.
But I mean, like, everything flows through Jerry. So then, like,
he's the owner. He's the owner.
I'm saying, like, he's like
that's normally how it goes.
But no other owner like makes themselves the face like Jerry. No other owner.
Mark Cuban.
I'm talking about football. We're talking about football.
Okay.
They're not like in the media. Like they're not doing press conferences right after, like before the coach does his press conference and shit. Jerry like, no, y'all talk to me first. Like Jerry's the only one that runs it like that, and Jerry
runs that whole shit like he made it like that. That's what
and
he
also,
made it.
And from what I've seen, and
he's the master.
But from what I've seen and also listened to from former players and other people that's like been around him, the people that he's always hired has people that he's like known or has some type of relationship with, which I can't knock you for that. Like, if you run something, like, you got your business, right? So, if you only hire people that you fucked with to, like, help you at the executive level and all of that, I can't knock you for that. I cannot knock you for that shit. Because, like, I'd do the same shit. Like, if I got a business where I can just employ, like, the people who I really fuck with and, like, I'm cool with, because that makes coming to work every day fun. And your job cool. If I could do that, I'd probably do the same shit. Like,
what I got to do with what we was talking about?
But so I don't see how people use that with him not hiring black coaches, head coaches, or executives as him being racist when...
Why is it not?
Because like I just said, the people from everything I've listened to about Jared, from his former players, white and black,
and people he don't know no black people that he can put in an executive position or a head coach. He don't know no black person. Of all the years he's coached, he been there, we done said, a good 50 years. Okay, we just give him 50 as a minimum. Okay,
I'm letting you cook.
That's minimal. 50.
Do your thing. I'm just on the sideline.
50's minimum. Out of all those years, you trying to tell me he ain't know not one black person that he could put in the office or a coach or any of that?
Didn't say no. He didn't do that.
Black
I said
people
no.
is what
I
he
said it.
has them at that level that he can feel like can only be on the field, just like they was in the field a long time ago, to make them some money.
Oh, see what she did? You see how she did that? You see how she, oh my goodness, see how she did that?
But what I said was, I didn't say there's none he couldn't have hired. I said what he likes to do is hire people who he already knows and fuck with, like people he's really cool with.
So he ain't cool with no black people. Cool.
I'm not, okay. Me personally,
So he ain't cool
I've been
with no thank
around.
you. He ain't
Okay,
cool with no
look,
black
I've been
people.
around 34
By your
years.
logic, he ain't cool with no black people.
I've been around 34 years. I know white people, but I'm at that same. I wouldn't hire them like that. I'm not. It would be. I would hire way more black people around in that same situation before it would be a white person. But I'm not racist. I'm not trying to keep them out. Just like, yo, I fuck with this nigga right here. This is my boy. I fuck with him more, or I know him, or more, or okay, low cousin or something like that. She need this job or he need this job within my company. It's like, well, man, because I fuck with Low, I'm about to bring this person on. Man, I'm not looking at this other person, regardless whether he black or white or whatever. I'm not, because I fuck with Low and these my people. Like, I can see you surrounding yourself by or in your business with motherfuckers you just fuck with and more comfortable with. To me, that don't make you racist.
Just fuck with people you more comfortable with, huh?
Man, I mean, cause like, look how, look, this man is how old? Like we just said, he 1,000 fucking years old.
Yeah,
so he was around
Mr.
at a
Smithers.
time doing, you know what I'm saying? Where it was segregated
Mr.
too.
Burns,
So
my
you
bad.
gotta look at like how he was brought up. So it's like, yeah, some racism and shit probably in him. That's surprising as an old white person.
That man said some.
Like that probably wouldn't surprise me. But so I can't like I just
You
I don't I
niggas
can't
get on
knock him
that
for
field and he played.
Jerry Jones told everybody you near your ass is gone. You talking about some racism is in it.
Jerry said he don't
They
with
cool.
that
He
politics
cool
shit.
with as long as them colors stay on that field. If they get above that field, then he got an issue.
Jerry said don't fuck with his bottom line.
Cowboy Nation.
Fuck with my bottom line.
And y'all niggas love them Cowboys.
problem.
I don't understand it.
Damn.
Y'all know I'm just not a Cowboy advocate.
I like Jerry Jones.
I like to know the difference between Jerry Jones and Donald Sterling. Other than, well, okay, stupid question. The difference is Donald Sterling was caught, recorded saying what he said. So I can withdraw that question. Your Honor, I withdraw. I withdraw.
Sustain.
Thanks.
Sustain. Jerry ain't.
Yo.
And plus, well, even if you had that question, I would just say like the Donald Sterling's players have said, "Yo, this motherfucker is weird. Like we've been knowing this nigga ain't right. Like this white motherfucker is weird. Like they say he used to come in the locker room and be looking at them when they naked, coming out of showers and just be grabbing them, trying to show them off. Like this is my person. This is my my player right here. Come look at him. Isn't he beautiful? They said Donald Sterling doing
That's
shit
how they
like
used
that.
to do the slaves back in the
Like,
day. They
yeah,
used to
so-
put them up on the. See, I think they be setting me up when they be trying to do this shit because like y'all know how I feel, and then I feel like y'all trying
Sterling was on some real
to
weird creepy
real
shit.
quick.
I ain't heard nothing like
That's
that about
just
Jerry
like
Jones.
slavery. Like it's modern day slave. Okay, I have a question. I
What's
want
up?
to get up off of it.
Shoot.
Because I've been waiting like for a couple of weeks to ask you this question.
Me?
No.
Oh.
Oh shit, me. Okay.
So you know you have your brand of your thing. There's 3 things you
I
should do daily.
I know what
right?
you're talking about.
Yeah.
You should
Pray, laugh, and wash your ass.
wash
every day.
your ass.
That's what
So
everybody
B
should do.
Simone got on that and said she doesn't wash her ass every day. And a lot of females have been tagged in. Like, I mean, like if you don't wash every day, like you should be cool. I don't know
Stanky
what's
coochie
wrong
hoe.
with your.
That what I oh, mustard coochie ass helpful. I'm about to get that dirty box around here. This mustard smelling coochie out of here. I don't like that. No. And that shit, B Simone was, man, that shit makes sense too. Cause I've met B Simone, you know what I'm saying?
She was musty.
Doing shows and shit. Man, I gave her a hug. I seen her like before her show and shit, she gets nervous and she's like, she really had like look anxiety almost attack. So I seen her backstage and like, yo, calm down, you got it. I gave her a little hug. She had a little smell on her, but I just took that as, man, it's the second show. It's the second show. That's all I took. First show you got a little sweaty, you know, it's the second show. You probably might have a little smell on it. But then I'm like, ah, damn, you come and she don't wash her ass. That's nasty.
And y'all females out here like supporting her. Y'all nasty too. Y'all better be washing y'all's thing. Like stop walking around here not washing. That is not okay.
You niggas need to wash their things too. Shit.
You
Dirty
grown.
niggas ain't washing their ass.
Grown
Wash
niggas,
your
yes,
ass.
wash. Like I don't understand. I don't
It's
even
more,
know.
more
For
acceptable
me,
for us
how
to
do you get?
wash your ass?
Like I have to shower before I get in my sheets. How do you get? How do you go through the day and have that day on you, and then get in your bed like it's cool?
I don't
Like,
understand how you can have like this part right here be all sticky, the back of your kneecap
sticky and
sticky.
nasty, and you was like, "Oh, just jump in the bed," and then you wake up. And then you be like, oh, let me just wash my face off and brush my teeth and leave. Like, you still don't tap no water in soap. You nasty
you
bitch.
shit,
like,
bro.
what the fuck?
That nasty hell. Like, so you dead? You really dead tired? You just can't take, bro, 10 minutes, 5 minutes.
That time. Like,
Wash your ass.
there are times that I have been super tired or super drunk coming in from, you know what I mean? But I still go get my ass in the shower, even if I'm just sitting on a little bench in the shower. Like,
You got a bench in your shower? Damn, child.
How big is your fucking shower?
Shit.
You got a bench in that motherfucker? Even whores take bird baths.
I know
Like,
it ain't the handicap
even
shower,
whores that
so
walk the track
I
take
know this
bird
motherfucker
baths.
and
here.
don't act like that. You know, in like your master bedrooms, you have like your big shower and your standalone
I ain't
tub.
got no bench in my shower. Plus, I stand up anyway, so I ain't got no bench in my shower.
You speaking to the
People know, the homeowners know what I'm talking about.
Well,
they have a master.
The 1% she's talking to with the bench in they fucking shower. Yeah, whatever. The hell bench in the shower.
y'all help me get a bench in the shower. Shit.
Yeah, contribute, like, share, subscribe. We need benches in our showers, clearly. You know what I mean?
I'll be taking stuff to the next level.
Bench in your damn shower. What y'all been watching, man? Bench in the shower.
You just make it.
Shit.
I'll
Watching
tell
movies
you.
with benches and showers.
Fuck you.
Long time I see this on TV.
Fuck all y'all.
This motherfucker got one.
I ain't even seen a movie with a damn bench in the shower.
Shit, shower.
Richard Rich ain't had no damn bench in the shower.
Anywho, I have been watching Gossip Girl. It's a show on HBO Max, and I have been watching. Also, it's called The Sex Lives of College Girls. It's on HBO Max. This is on season 2. Yeah, I've been. This show is hilarious.
What's that about?
So it's like different college girls, but they picked them from like all different ethnicities, and so it's like following their life in college.
Like a reality show?
It's not a reality show. It's like a series, like a TV series, and it's like it is hilarious. Like they have like. One of them is supposed to be an upcoming comedian, and then they have a girl that she's from the background of like her parents never really got out. They don't have that much money. She's been in a country, like in the country. She's never been in a city, so this is like new and big to her. They have one girl who's like a senator's daughter, so she's used to that, and then another girl, her dad is like a something, so those two have money, you know, they give you that aspect, and then other girls just on scholarship and athlete, so it gives you a background of all the kids in college, but it's a funny show. I like it.
In this show?
It is it is some sexual things as it's in the title.
Come on.
HBO Max. So I've been watching that, and then
Y'all make sure y'all check that out.
I did watch what you asked, the
Orgasm time.
no, the Dion Cole special.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
It was good.
Charlene's boy.
Yeah.
Very dope.
It was.
Very
It
dope
was
special.
really good. I actually watched that a couple times. And then I followed it back up again with I Can't Get Off That Trail special. It's so funny to me.
Oh, that's special.
True.
Lil Rail, sorry.
What the fuck? This motherfucker.
Okay, I named him.
Damn.
Like, you know, I'm
Lil
bad with
Rail
names.
special. What
So he has, I don't know, it's on HBO Max. It's a new one that just came out.
Oh, okay. I didn't know he had a new one coming.
Yeah, he just came out, and it's really funny. And he talks about black men in therapy and how it's okay. And he's like, he's the happiest he's ever been, because he's like, if you say you don't go to therapy, something fucked up with you. He's like, I be in that bitch every Tuesday, like clockwork, like, hey, therapy time. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So it's really funny. So
Okay.
that's what I've been watching.
Dope. Matt?
I watched the orgasm show you was talking about on the last joint.
Whoa. Orgasm Inc. The story of one taste.
Yeah. That joint. I watched that. That was pretty interesting. It was dope, like you said. Then I just watched. I ain't been able to watch much. I just watched it yesterday. The Chippendale joint. The story behind.
I told y'all about this episodes ago when I saw it on what was I watching? 2020.
I just cause I watched something. What I don't know if it was the 2020 joint when you had named it or something else. I watched where they was talking about the shit that was behind it. Like
It's called the Chippendale Murders on 2020.
Yeah, okay, bet. That's what it was.
Yeah.
That what people.
Y'all were talking so much shit to me. Nigga, how you watching 2020?
No.
Everything I watched on 2020 has been made into a show.
I can tell you exactly what you watch.
The show I'm watching
on
now
Hulu
is
I ain't been able to get on Hulu for a while now.
So I'm watching the show.
They still up there.
Yeah.
The 2025 joint, I saw that when you talked about it. So now they got an actual show.
Yeah.
So I'm watching that now. I watched all of the episodes they got on. I think it's like 4 of them up that I don't watch. That joint dope. I can't think. It's Chippendale something. I can't think
cool.
of the name.
I'll find it in
poster
of it. Don't worry about it.
Man, that shit is dope. I thought, from what I remember though from watching the joint, I thought the nigga who swindled his way into ownership.
Yeah, he wrote it on the neck.
Yeah, I thought he had got killed and not committed the suicide.
Now he the one that paid for the hit.
But see, the way the story is going, like you don't get he dead before any.
Oh,
shit take
that's
off.
how it started.
Yeah,
Okay.
so cause like I remembered that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, this ain't like I remember like how he like him and his old lady like I thought they lived long. It was more shit to them before they got off. But the shit I was talking about to bring it full circle with you and the dude is because in the Chippendale joint, I ain't know that the choreographer man, he's with a chick. She know he be fucking off on these other dudes, and when he go do that, she be having another nigga in the other room. Like they just like they literally show them at the club, they kicking it together, and they take the lady out. They out just partying shit.
And they go fuck other dudes.
Soon as they get into the club, he go find him a nigga. Like and then the girl's like, "Yo, is he gay?" She was like, "Oh yeah, sometimes." And that night, like she leave, they left the chick.
Baba Lou Baba,
Bam Bam Boom.
They told the chick, they was like, "Yo, come out to the club." That's how they get down, yo. They told the chick, they said, "Yo, come out with us to the club so you can let off some steam. You ain't gotta worry about shit, right?" They wound up leaving her ass at the club because he found a dude and she
ain't even no need to watch this
them,
movie. Matt about to tell the whole damn shit. Yeah, you into this,
you gotta watch this shit because it's
but
crazy.
Laughed at me when I watched it on 2020.
Nah, that shit crazy. This shit very interesting.
Yo, like so what I say about the Hulu thing, although you haven't been getting, I don't know why I can't get in, but
it say my the PlayStation don't support it anymore. It's weird. I don't know.
So the stuff that you've like watched though, it still comes up like in the history of the
because you watched this.
So one of my friends was looking at the Hulu. They was like, "You watched this?" I was like, "No." I was like, "You watched this too? Like you are? This is interesting." I was like, "Ain't none of that shit of anything I watched."
Judging the fuck out you.
Hell yeah! They was like, "What the fuck are you watching?"
You the most interesting person they done ran into.
I was like,
"The most interesting woman in the world."
Yeah, you're welcome.
No, I didn't watch any of that shit. I don't know what that shit is. I was just cracking up. They're like, "What's so funny?" I was like, "Never mind."
Inside joke. Yeah, I got because I still haven't seen. I haven't finished the Lakers joint, so I gotta find a way to.
The Lakers.
The Lakers.
Which one?
You just need to like update your PlayStation.
Yeah, I probably gotta buy a new one, but I ain't gonna have no time soon.
You get a Fire Stick, bro?
Yeah, I got 2 of those. I've been watching. Yeah, man, be alright. I've been watching.
This nigga just don't want to do nothing.
No, I've been watching Hip Hop Homicides on WE TV. They come out every Thursday.
Hip Hop. Is that the joint with Van Lathan?
Yeah.
Man, okay. I'm glad you just said when it come out because I seen it in past.
And they also
what the fuck I was watching.
The following day they come on. They're on YouTube already.
Okay, what's the show called?
Hip Hop Homicide.
He just said Hip Hop Homicide.
Yeah.
Okay, I was scrolling outside. I was like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
You might want to write it down on your phone. Since
the first episode was Pop Smoke. Second episode was King Von. Third episode was Magnolia Shorty.
Damn.
Episode after that was Chinks Drugs. This past episode was Soulja Slim.
damn, the one I saw was Chinks. I was hoping that was the first fucking episode.
You behind like me.
Yeah, I got
most of the
catch up
shit
on the hip hop homicides. That was dope. I like that. Is all of them pretty much how the Chinks ones was? Is the rest of them the same way?
Yeah, they don't try to figure out who did it. They try to figure out the why.
The why. Okay. So tune in and watch it. He ain't gonna tell you what you told us. We ain't gotta watch what you watch.
No, that was something I was.
We all know how the movie ends. They all die. So.
I was hoping to catch that again so I could talk about it. There's another show that I've been scrolling. I found I don't know the name of it. It's a BMF joint, but it's 50 got the series on Stars, right?
Right.
It's something else that they got doing with the actual people are talking. Some of the actual people are talking and they're interviewing them. But I don't know the fucking name of it when it come on. I just so happened I'm on TV scrolling at random time.
Every time y'all say BMF, I think about the song. Y'all remember when y'all used to sing it every time we would talk about it?
BMF?
You can't stop the...
Oh, that one. About to cut a nigga water off. That's what's up.
About that
That's what's up. What y'all been listening to though? Other than You Can't Stop the Rain.
Nothing, man. I haven't had time to listen to music. I've been running around doing no music. But on my music to listen to this, I want to go back and check out some old Montel Jordan hits. Cause I've been listening to. I seen him. I seen what's wrong with you? Nah, just a couple songs. I seen.
What the hell Lowe's done to you, man? No. We talk about Montel Jordan.
Let's not talk about Lowe's, though. Let's not do that.
Because I was on. I watched Vlad TV. So like sometimes different artists like when he bring like they got Montel on there.
This is how.
So it's like listen, interviewing him, he talking about how he got on. She's like, let me go check out some of his old history, bring it back because he's breaking down like how he made some of the songs. And one thing that was interesting is what got him his deal is because of the fact that he was singing his raps. Like he was like. That was the only thing that was like different. It was like, I needed somebody to sing, and he was from the church.
Friday night.
This is how I'm gonna integrate the shit. Is like my love for church and growing up in church. I like rap. I like this hip hop stuff. But what way can I like kind of get away with it and do it in his own special way?
The party's here on the west side.
So he figured it out. Man, don't hate on that. You know you was. That was in the club when that shit came out.
My first concert was Montel Jordan, TLC.
You was 17 when that shit came out. You know you was dancing to it. Don't do that. Do every word. Don't do that. Do Montel like that. You and Montel. Montel is 5 years older than you.
Lo, what you been listening to, man? What you been listening to, Lo?
Your old ass. He probably 5 years older than you. With your
I got some Webby.
Webby?
He was on another joint that I was listening to.
What the hell is he doing old school?
I told you they just so happened was on shows that I watched.
Said Montel Jordan and Webby. Well, I've been listening to Chris Brown.
Run it.
His new album. Asshole. Yo.
Oh man! All right, Chris Brown. What else?
He gets on my nerves.
What else?
And who else? I've been listening to Rihanna. Her
the bitch he beat. I'm ready for a Super Bowl performance. I'm
done.
Shout out to Rihanna.
I've been listening to that Finesse 2 times drop, that 90 days.
Finesse.
That drop. Also, my man Currency. The Drive-In Theater Part 2. If you're a Currency fan like me, you know. Constant everyday music. So, yeah. Currency, Drive-In Theater Part 2. Finesse 2 times, 90 days. All right. So this week's Shop Talk NC Artist Spotlight.
Did you put a fake blunt to your mouth? The fuck did you just do? It's like she just put a fake blunt to her mouth when she fucking around playing right there.
All right. Okay.
I hate him. I hate him so much.
What the fuck she doing? You don't see the bullshit. She be over here playing sometimes.
I was trying to be cute, actually.
Looking at the camera, talking to the
face. Took my shit out. So, who the artist of the week?
This week's Shop Talk NC Artist of the Week is K Jigga, 252 Bertie County. Has a single out right now. Any Means featuring T-Rail. Y'all check him out. K Jigga. K Jigga. Got an interview with the young man posted on the channel. Check it out.
Salute to K Jigga, man.
Yeah, she was doing this. She was doing this before the cameras had rolled during the interview.
Auntie.
I was trying to find-
Auntie.
You know what?
Jigga.
I mean, it rhymed. He was like, I'm going to have to do something today. I was like, yeah. Like, it was the whole thing. But shout out to K Jigga. We appreciate the interview.
Shout out K Jigga. Shout out Killer. Shout out Ski Money. A1 Street Credit. All right. It is now time for the Shop Talk NC Beauty of the Week.
Beauty of the week. Beauty of the week.
Hey.
Beauty of the week. Beauty of the week.
Hey.
Beauty of the week. Beauty of the week.
Hey.
Beauty of the week. Beauty of the week.
Bow, 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 bow. And this week's Shop Talk NC Beauty of the Week belongs to
Who we got?
the person who I would pick to be Beauty of the Week every time, but you know I could only pick her once. Miss Keri Hilson.
Miss Keri, baby.
See, I didn't do it. I ain't do it because I knew they were gonna do it. Yeah. I ain't do it because I knew they were gonna do it.
Keri, man.
Yeah. That Georgia peach though. That Georgia peach.
Damn,
Yes,
Keri.
indeed,
Wow.
Miss Keri Hilson. Thank you so much for being you.
Damn. Never recovered from that Beyonce scandal.
Keri's
dope though.
It is, man.
Keri's
I didn't
dope.
say anything.
Parting words.
Keri,
Parting
baby.
words.
You know, I just want everybody to be happy, be successful. Shout out to my mama, yo. R.I.P. It's her birthday today.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Birthday, Mom.
Shout out Miss Cynthia.
Woo, woo, woo. That's my parting words.
Mac.
Shit. I ain't got nothing. I see y'all again.
God damn.
He trying to just pray for him, y'all. That's all we can do at this
Next
point.
time you
Just
cut
pray
your
for him.
computer on, I'm gonna be there. Holler at you then.
All right. Hey, look at man. Never take advice from somebody you wouldn't trade places with, man. Y'all so much for tuning in. It's your man 58 South.
It's your girl CeeLo.
Y'all already know who I am. D-Mac, in case you didn't know.
Yeah, man. One word.
2 fingers.
3 times.
Peace.
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 Cut the check.